Cincinnati Bengals. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's done it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4. It's Now 2nd and 6.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore. Jackson up top again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. That is caught. And the Ravens going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
1st down and 2 to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Bengals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one.
12.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Let's try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Shamar Stewart getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the middle, that's Godwin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
to throw. Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, report.
Jackson looking to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, middle.
Now, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now it's Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Turner. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Gun. Stop.
He'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. Oh, big hole, left side. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, so this is kind of interesting, Mike. So typically when teams come out with 5 wide, you're thinking, okay, there's no back in the backfield. This ball is either quarterback run or this ball is going to come out fast because you only have 5 offensive linemen to protect. In this case, they do a great job protecting, allowing the quarterback to take a shot downfield. Falls incomplete, but that's a good sign for down the road.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Again, it's Jackson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Jackson now. one. Take it in. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
On first and 10. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
11 MT.
Burrow to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Now Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's third and
Really well
10.
done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Beavis good on the extra point. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
At the 47-yard line.
Now give on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? Right up. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson down for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals have come back to level things. It's 28-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
11. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll get this out wide, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Ready. Sit on. You change it. Sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a run going left. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Taylor gripped on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now, Jackson. That is caught. He got Godwin. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Hold on, ready?
3rd and 10.
Ready. Go ahead. Ready. Ready, shot. Shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd down. Jackson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Again, it's Jackson. And left side, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
No, we change it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll take a shot back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's
2nd and 10.
No, we change it. 180.
Jackson up top again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Bengals 28. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll show him the sideline out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Bengals 35.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
13. Come on. 180.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
It's on. Come on. 180. It's up.
Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Bengals offense. And their running back set to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A big hole. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Ravens 44. Bengals 42.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's on.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bengals Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Right 80.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, Jackson. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds. The official
Previous play is under review.
at issue. Was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. In the middle, that's Godwin. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the 15.
Jackson now on second down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. It's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Jackson. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. We'll try the right side this time. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This throw left side is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At the 20-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Jackson out of the pistol. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Harrison Nevis to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row and another 1st down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So,
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5, and he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's get set. Right in.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
the offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
11
ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. To throw is Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Bengals.
They hand it off to Pierce. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Davis good on the extra point. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Burrow to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
11 Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
11.
First and 10.
57 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer.
78. Bengals 49.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
39-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the pick.
He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Bengals 49.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be taken in at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And I believe he was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one. Pierce will get it on the zone read. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is a season.